Alrighty, y'all, what's going on? Welcome back. As you can see, we're in the car. That means we're going somewhere, doing something different on this one again. Let me know. Take your guesses now. Where am I going? What am I doing? What is this video going to consist of? We'll see you guys at the destination. Alrighty.
We out here, my guy.
This guy.
What's the best way to unbox a box? It being an Xbox. Let's go.
Cutting open the box, big fella. That's the best way to unbox it.
Close the door, make you knock? No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, I was about to say. What's going on, guys? Very different setup here, as I'm sure you can tell. It looks a little bit different. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend. He's a staple on the channel now, so you already should know, Andrew. As you can see, we got a nice little festive Christmas tree behind us and some festive fireplace mood lighting in the background here.
This is the Andrew household.
This is the Andrew household, so it looks a little bit different. And as you can see, my man Andrew just got in a fresh, brand new Xbox Series X. He's chomping at the bit.
So excited.
So I figured he was gracious enough to invite me over so I could get a little video and we can unbox this together and see Andrew turn into a little kid again.
Turn into one, I am one.
Hey, true.
Alright, so let's take a quick look at the outside of the box first. You have a close-up shot at the top of the Series X. Colin got a quick good shot at that. He'll show you.
1 terabyte SSD. That's
1
nice.
terabyte SSD, the SSD, the fastest processor in the business. Quick picture of the chipset. Quick look at the features: 4K, 120 FPS, 8K HDR.
That's strong.
Velocity architecture. Again, that 1 terabyte SSD. 4K Blu-ray player, which.
Let's just get this real quick.
Yeah.
Close up there. Boom. Perfect. That's strong. That's very strong.
Around the other side, you have a quick look at the whole system with the controller and the Series X logo on the bottom. And you got that backside. Master Chief.
Backside.
The Chief.
The one. The only.
The only.
The Griffball legend.
The
I'm the Griffball legend. I'll pull up a stat if I can get the picture and I'll web it in here.
We'll see that. But
you'll see us having some Griffball moments here.
Halo Infinite was supposed to launch with the console. It didn't, unfortunately. But we'll just have power your dreams.
I like
Take that out.
That's pretty dope.
Is the Series X before we crack open that console.
I'll tell you what, one thing that the Series X has on the PS5 right off the bat, size. The PS5 is bigger than both of us.
Oh yeah. You got a little breakdown of the controller and the Xbox, its dimensions, what it does.
Okay.
This guy. That guy.
Good packing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice strong plastic.
I think
I like
somewhere
that.
underneath your basics. HDMI 2.1 cable.
Power cord.
Basics.
Nice. Who reads that?
Nobody. Absolute plebs.
Absolute plebs. Oh my.
Double A's.
Beautiful. That's always a good touch.
Thank you, Microsoft.
You wanna know what though? I'm surprised they haven't bit the bullet and gone to a rechargeable, like an in console battery where you plug it in like a PS5. I feel like that's something that is an absolute must.
So some people prefer the disposables because the internal batteries die eventually.
True, and then you have to get a whole new controller.
Replace,
Very true.
So I think they could have gone with a
That's a nice shot.
rechargeable but removable.
Kind of like they did back in the day with the 360, right?
Exactly. Got that cable. Back batteries go back here.
As you can see, the nice grooves there, little raise, very nice for grip.
It's a basic controller. People like the offset sticks. It's not much different than the Xbox One controller.
It's a classic.
It is
I mean, it's one of the same thing a PS5 controller. You can't change that much.
Exactly. So let's.
Some people buy consoles strictly for the controller. That's how weird people are.
Now we got your bread and butter.
The brand.
Power your dreams. A very nice, almost like a film. Feel that. I don't know what to call that.
That is nice. It's almost like
It feels like styrofoam, but it's very, very.
It feels
very,
almost
very
like
thin.
a nylon kind of
A little bit.
like a sheet
very,
almost.
Very premium packaging.
Yeah,
They did a
agreed.
really good job with packaging.
That's the thing. If you have a system that's this nice, you got to package it correctly. That's a big thing.
Comes off nice.
That's the thing I hate. I hate when you get something that's really nice and it's packaged like crap. It just feels cheap.
That was the thing that I saw with your
With
chip.
my Secret Lab share, yeah, packaging was premium. Premium.
So now, let's get this thing open. I want to get the tape
Look
off.
at that.
There
Boom.
is your system.
That classic green on the top there. I love that. That's a really nice touch there. That's really nice.
Your Xbox Series X. Power button on the top, eject button, sync button for controllers,
Okay.
USB. You have your back of the console,
Hardware.
2 USBs, Ethernet port,
Yep.
storage expansion,
Like that.
power,
HDMI.
You have a nice hefty fan in the middle
Yeah.
there.
And I think one of the things that's cool, which I'm starting to see now, is if you see those rings right there, the rings aren't actually green. It's just painted on the inner side green. So depending on how you look at it, it looks very green. And then you look from the
Yes.
top, you don't see anything.
Not so much. Nice, quick, and that's what I like about Microsoft's packaging here. It's quick and simple. You're
Very.
not spending 45 minutes unboxing a console, opening it up, taking it apart, doing all these different things, taking off all these weird filaments. They package it in such a way where they didn't need all that plastic on it, where
Simplicity.
you have to peel it off. or anything
Simplicity.
like that. It really is very simplistic, but everything's there that you need.
Right.
Power cord, HDMI cable. There's no big brick anymore. It's all inside the console. One controller, batteries, and that's it. That's really it.
And that's really all you need. I mean, if you think about it, you know, you buy it for the console, not for all the extra headache on the side. So kudos to Xbox for doing that. That's big. There you go.
Thumbnail.
That is the thumbnail. Take me home where the lights are bright.
That.
How about that, huh?
How about that?
That snowy background, foreshadowing. Just kidding, not down here in Florida, boy.
No, that's my background.
You sleeping? Andrew's got a card in his stocking,
Stop it.
along with a bag of coal. Hey, Andrew, why is your stocking really full and Megan's is like barren?
I gotta go shopping. I'm
Yo.
off next week.
So alrighty, guys, here it is. You saw it. Andrew's a little kid. He already is one to begin with, but extra right now. Yeah, thing is pretty. Thing is
Gorgeous.
pretty. I'll be honest with you. It's different seeing it in pictures than seeing it in person, right?
Absolutely.
And one thing I'm impressed with right off my initial instinct is that I thought the packaging was good.
Absolutely.
Right. I thought it was very, like you had said, very precise, very clean. You know, there wasn't all this extra fancy stuff. Right. Very simple. And simplicity pays.
Yep.
Simplicity pays in all facets of the game. And one thing about this controller that I'm starting to notice now, just having it in my hand, is it's not. Some of the other controllers in the past, they were like smooth to the sense where it was almost slippery.
Yes.
Right, with these ones, it
Glossy.
feels more matte. It feels more. It has more grip, and it has some undulation in the back here on the sides. Some really good grip quality there. Buttons are obviously the Xbox buttons. You already know how that goes. Yeah, this thing is pretty. This thing is very
Absolutely
pretty.
gorgeous.
What do you think, Angie? What are your initial impressions?
Like you said, premium, just absolutely premium packaging. It was put together really nicely, tight. Sealed. You never felt like sometimes when you open a box, you're like, how did this thing not fly?
Right,
Or
you're
how is this thing
confused,
still-
yeah.
how is this thing still- But then sometimes it's like wrapped in all this weird styrofoam and way too much waste and all that kind of stuff. This thing, you could keep this box and like hypothetically, when this thing is out of date, you slide this thing right back in there.
Right.
Really easy to get it back in there, close it right back up, and it's done. If you're ever thinking of, trading it in at some point when there's a newer model or something like that, the box is very easy to put it back into.
Right.
But right now, this console is stunning. I
Yeah,
like that
it's pretty.
I like that it doesn't. That's the one thing I don't like about the PS5 is that when you look at it, it has glossy plastic on the front.
On that
That's-
white,
That's gonna
yeah.
scratch a lot.
Yep.
All right, on that front part, but this is all matte. It won't show scratches. Fan is really big on the top.
Yep.
Easy access to the back. You're not feeling around for everything. Everything is right there. It's
Yep.
flat. That's what I really like about this design. Is it, you know, some people make fun of it. It might look like a fridge, like a
Hey.
refrigerator. But at the end of the day, it's simplistic. It's easy. It'll fit into my entertainment center,
Mhm.
and it'll blend in. Really, it's not going to be something that shouts at you. But
And
I
that's-
kind of like that.
That's kind of the thing I'm picking up now. You know, now that you sort of, again, you see it in person, you know, the impressions sort of change. And one thing I'm seeing now is that it's very basic, right?
Mhm.
It's not all this like with the PS5, right? It looks like an alien spaceship in
Yeah.
a sense. It's very modern and it looks very up to date. This is kind of went in the opposite approach. It looks very simplistic. It almost looks old in a sense.
It looks like a small PC tower.
Yeah, exactly right. But I like that though.
Yeah.
You know, and like you had said, I love that matte finish too.
Mhm.
And then I like things black. Black is always a good look.
Absolutely.
And in the past, you know, Xbox has always been a predominantly white system.
Mhm.
So for the fact that them, I think this is the first time they've ever gone black, full black on the system.
I got a full black one right here. That's the original Xbox
But
One.
glossy though.
Correct.
So first matte black system.
Yeah, the original one was like a weird, cheaper plastic with a bunch
Gotcha.
of green on it. This one kind of harks back to that a tiny bit, but
Yeah.
it's just done in a way.
And that was cool too. I really like those inner rings there. How it depending on how you look at it, it's green or it's all
It really,
black.
it's trippy a little
It
bit.
really is cool. I like that a lot. So this is I'm excited to see you get this thing going here, and we'll
Let's
see.
do it.
But alrighty, y'all, that is it. This is, well, I don't know, the outro, I guess you can call it. Here, my man Andrew with his new baby.
A pleasure. An absolute pleasure.
And it was a lot of fun, guys. But we'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what's coming next. That's the fun of it.
We'll see.
You never know, but we'll see you guys later. Sweet.